But I want to welcome everybody to my channel, The Candy Shop. I am so excited. The Candy Shop. So this is my story time, The Candy Shop. Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Candy Shop. I am Candace.
I'm Hannah.
And this is Ladies Night Live on The Candy Shop, where I talk about hot topics of these YouTube streets and also hot topics of TV reality shows as well and what's going on out there. So how are you feeling tonight, Hannah?
I'm here. I'm good.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to have you. What are you drinking?
I made a Sex on the Beach.
Yes, I love it.
It's stronger than normal. Vodka in it.
Well, it's very girly. I'm drinking my usual Bacardi and cran pineapple juice. I'm drinking out of my Candace cup, my girly cup. I got this on my girls' trip to Orlando. One of the girls, shout out to Katie Red, that got me my cup. She's on Instagram. Follow her. But she got us all these cups, and it is so.
I like that.
Names. Yes, it's the rose gold. I like pink and girl stuff. So let's get into it. I titled this one, Marcella Speaks to the Lead Attorney, even though we're going to talk about other topics, other shows as well. But I want to start off with Marcella. Let me put the topic up there. So for those that have been following this All About the Tea saga, it just seems to not be going away. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I haven't talked about it in a minute, but I'm going to talk about it tonight because I love talking about it. Marcella has her channel, Marcella Speaks. She was one of the panelists on All About the Tea. She went on The Lead Attorney. Now, this is an actual attorney. He's like in his 40s. She went to, state her case. I don't know. I don't think she was seeking legal advice, but she did ask him some questions. The way that his platform works, though, he wants to help other up-and-coming YouTubers. He himself just monetized in January. And so he has about 35,000 subscribers right now. So he has a fairly new channel, but has a lot of subscribers. Anyways, she went on there and his reaction was kind of funny because him being a lawyer, he didn't know anything really about what was going on. Good evening, Kenny. Yes, I'm having a few drinks with the fellas in a Black Men Roundtable. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
We got to bring that to YouTube. But no, they had she started telling him what was going on, and he just thought it was completely like insane. She talked about how Monica from All About the Tea sent out cease and desist letters to different people. She's been harassing people. They don't know her real name, and these cease and desist letters are fake. And he basically said though, because she mentioned how Monica is trying to sue her for $250,000. And she was like, can she do that? And he said, yeah, anybody can sue you for whatever, but can they win? No. So that's the gist of it. I was highly entertained by just his reaction because his subscribers was talking about, you need to do your research. And this man was like, I work, I'm older. I'm not in these YouTube streets like that. And what people don't understand is not a lot of people know about this All About the Tea situation. Like Hannah, you yourself, I don't think you followed it that much. A lot of my subscribers, shout out to my subscribers and the new subscribers. I don't know if you heard the name, the sugar babies. That's what I call my subscribers now. So shout out to all the sugar babies that have joined my channel. Thank you. But no, his subscribers were basically kind of coming for him. People were supportive of her. They were trying to tell him. And I didn't know this. Now I knew back then when I used to watch All About the Tea, Marcella was giving money to Monica's channel. Like anytime she was on there, she would do a super chat. The super chats I saw were like $100. But I think
when I watched it was big super chats.
Well, she said she gave 1,000 like a few times. Like, whoa, and they were supposed to like split it. She wanted it split amongst the panelists, and she told Monica that, and Monica did not give any of the panelists any of the money. Like she pocketed it. Now,
oh hell no.
I'm gonna give my opinion on that. So, and I've said this before. When we do these YouTube channels, and like even the lawyer guy, the lead attorney, I'm not gonna say the lawyer guy, the lead attorney, he has people on his panel or on his show every night. he's not paying them. So to him, he's like, but they're coming on my channel. So he understands the concept of the people coming on Monica's channel and not being paid. But Monica was paying her people, but only like $200 a month. And they were coming like every night. So I could see why the payment is like that should be done. But off top, like if I have somebody on here that comes on regularly, I'm not even going to use you. I'm going to say I put my link in the if I put my link in the comments or whatever, and then I have somebody that's on regularly, and then maybe I ask them, hey, do you want to come on? Then I guess we can talk about money. But my intent is for them to get exposure for their channels. Now, with that being said, with Monica though, now she was real sneaky. Prior to the big blow up, I followed Schoolboy only. The only reason why it was her only is when I clicked on everybody else's links, they did not work on Monica's channel. So I couldn't find their channels. Like she would post their links, but I couldn't find, like you click on it and it goes to like Safari or the only person. Yeah, the only person's link that worked when I was watching, because I started watching Monica's channel back in like October, whenever she was talking about Potomac. And then she got the nighttime panel. Yeah, she got the nighttime panel in January. And so I think after a while, she started posting their links. But the only link that worked was Schoolboys. And so that was the only channel that I was subscribed to prior to this. Now, I am subscribed to the other panelists. I've also subscribed to like House of Princess. I'm shouting these channels out. House of Princess, Marcella Speaks, and So Debonair. Those are the other ones that would come on as well. So I subscribe to everybody now. But at the time, it was like very hard because Monica had it up there where their links didn't work. And I don't know how she did that. But the only person's link that worked was
one letter.
What'd you say?
Right, took out one letter.
She had to do something.
One. That's all it takes for a link not to work.
Yes, but I liked Marcella on the Lead Attorney show. It was very entertaining. He's hilarious because his face the whole time was like, what? Like, he was so confused. Good night, Avi.
Good
evening.
That's like good night.
Like, good evening, AVL. Good evening. But yeah, I liked his show. Hey, Bert. Is that who Be Real is? But I like the Lead Attorney. He very eloquent, very professional. It was entertaining to watch. Like I said, his face was funny. Marcella dropped a few more gems in the whole story because I myself didn't know about the $250,000 lawsuit. I knew Monica was suing for lost wages. I heard that. But Marcella was able to spill a little more tea. And this whole situation is still getting messier and messier as we go on. It's just crazy. I follow Nosy Ho Live, and on her channel, of course, they have a whole investigation about this, about the avatar. And it's getting crazy. Yes, girl, it's like a million.
That's an investigation.
They got leads. It's several people behind this avatar. And there may be
they was just care too much for it to be one person.
Yeah, there may be like criminal activity. So tell me what y'all think. Tell me if y'all like Marcella's interview. Also check out the Lead Attorney. I think that's one of his last videos. He features Marcella on there. Marcella Speaks. So definitely check both of them out. Marcella Speaks in the Lead Attorney. I am thoroughly entertained because I stay in these YouTube streets. I'm in the bushes all the time watching. So I watch a lot of channels.
Right here with it.
Yes. I got to see what's going on. So speaking of other craziness that's going on, shout out to Tisa Tales, because she dropped some serious tea about Porsha and Simon and the lies. That's what it seems like, the lies. So Hannah, you were exactly right. You call him a scammer. I think he may have he does have money, but he doesn't have the money that you would think, because apparently, like, oh, thank you. Yes, thank you, Lead Attorney, for watching. I just subscribed to your channel. I love it. Yes, and your eyes were wide open with that. And it was hilarious to see your reaction, because like you, it's a lot of people like you that don't know what's going on. Our little community that watched all about the tea is very small. And so a lot of people don't know what's going on. It has helped our channels grow with all the drama that they've had, but a lot of people still don't know about it. So shout out to you though. I subscribed. I'm going to watch your YouTube school. I think that's the show you have where you feature people. So shout out to you as well. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy and subscribe.
Now I'm going to have to subscribe.
Yes. I'm going to keep his comment up there for a little bit. But no, moving. Well, actually, no, I'm going to move on to Porsha and Simon.
Ooh.
So Porsha and Simon, the lies, like I said before, the lies. It was just a hot mess. Hey, Michelle. Hey, I hope you're a sugar baby. Hey, sugar baby. And hey, DJ. I have on clothes.
Not your business. We grown.
Yes. Yes. Going back to Porsha and Simon, though. So Wendy Williams made a remark talking about, I guess, his properties. Simon posted on IG about how he had all these houses. Come to find out, the house that he was posting is not even in Africa. It's in Costa Rica, and it's a rental.
Did I not say he didn't have that money?
Yes.
I knew he had that money. I knew he didn't have the money because the way he was playing this, it was like, all right, I gotta be on camera. I'm gonna let y'all come to my house. And now Porsha got her spin off. I'm gonna get my face out there. I'm gonna be known. I'm gonna let you see me so I can make more money. And the way he was moving, you could tell he didn't have the funds he used to because he was moving differently. He was private before. And when you really private and you worried about your money on a lower level, when you start losing it, you need to earn more. Social media and exposure and reality TV is the thing right now. So he's a businessman. He capitalized on what he knew, and then he about to come up with more coin. Exactly.
And Tisa Tells, she definitely talked about how he was on the come up to get Fallon on the show. Like he did like a little investment to basically provide a spot for Fallon on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now the jets and all that, those are rentals. They have specials, I think. And she calculated it. So there was like a 16 passenger jet that he rented, which was about, I think she said $8,000. I might be mixing up the numbers. I think she said it was $8,000. When you look at flights from Atlanta to Miami, those flights are around $300 to $400. If you multiply that by 16, that comes out to like $6,000. So he's just paying a little extra. So he's not spending that much on those jets. And as Tisa Talks describes it, she said it's the Uber of the air. So shout out to her.
Uber of the air.
Yeah, shout out to Tisa Talks because she's entertaining as well. I never knew about her. I was watching AT Alien, one of my favorite channels to watch, and she shared her. But thank you, the lead attorney, for subscribing. You are now a sugar daddy. That's what I call the men. But thank you. I appreciate it. Hello, Vernon Speaks Sports. Auburn, this is my husband. So oh, and yes, Michelle. But yeah, it's just it was so many lies. Like y'all have to watch Tisa Talks because she has like part 1, 2, and 3 of all these lies that this man is telling. What'd you say?
Please send it to me.
I'm gonna actually put the link in my description after our live. I'll put the link.
Yes.
But no, what else was some of the other lies? So she went into it. It went so deep as to the pictures. So we remember on the infamous episode where Porsha goes to meet Fallon, her so-called friend, at her house for the little barbecue, whatever they were doing, the pool party. Porsha has on this black swimsuit. I think it was Chanel. I can't remember what exactly. It was Gucci. It was a Gucci swimsuit, and she had a scarf on. If you go to her Instagram in September, she has pictures at the Regis Atlanta Hotel. I think they said the Regis. I'm sorry. Make sure you watch Tisa Tell because I can mess up some stuff quickly. But people knew that the link-up spot for Simon and Porsha was at this hotel. So this goes into the timeline. Remember, Porsha said they only have been talking a month. If you go to the whole, if you go to her Instagram, you see in September she's in that swimsuit at the hotel, and she wears the same swimsuit on the taping with the same scarf. So put two and two together. When she was introduced to Simon, she already knew him. They was already linking up.
Did I not say on that episode that they look like they knew each other? I am big on body language. First and foremost, if I come to anyone's house and they have a husband, I would dress respectfully. She came in there just like I would respect somebody came into our house, you dress respectfully. She came in here like, I'm just going to see my man. And then when Simon tried to throw him for the hug, she tried to play it off like, we gonna pound it out. I'm like, it was so awkward. You can tell they were messing with each other. Like, come on. But that's why I knew when he was throwing all that stuff out about filing, I'm like, something not adding up. Because normally, now, depends on the generation, because this new generation is a little different. But from our generation, men wasn't out there acting like women and throwing gossip out there and trying to make them look like that. They weren't like that. So for him to be in his 50s acting like that, I'm like, you just trying to paint her to be the biggest person that's wrong, so you come out looking like roses.
Exactly. I'm about to drop the link for anybody that wants to come up. I forgot to do this earlier, but we like guests on ladies' night. So I'm gonna drop the link.
Ladies' night last week.
I know. So if anybody wants to come up, definitely come up. You can give your 2 cents on the topics that we're talking about. But this whole Porsha thing, and that was another thing with Shamia. Another thing that Tisa mentioned were the pictures. So Shamia would post stuff. Porsha's sister would post stuff. They were all posting out of order, but Tisa Talks was able to link it together by their clothes and outfits. And then she took it so far as looking in the Farmer's Almanac for the weather on different days that they posted pictures to show that they were posting out of order and that it was actually a certain date. And so apparently Shamia is the person that set them up, and as quiet as it's kept. Now, this is what I've heard in these YouTube streets and the Atlanta streets. It was a threesome that kind of went bad or something like that. That's what they're saying between Shamia, Porsha, and the Nigerian Simon.
Well, Simon probably know Porsha's husband. Shamia's husband.
Yes.
Pretty
so
sure.
I don't know.
Dennis were business partners.
All of it seems like a mess. And then I saw something today. I didn't even click on it. I should have. Apparently, Simon has had a vasectomy. So Porsha won't even get to have any kids by him or anything. And Bert is like, well, damn. I still feel this was all a scheme brought by Todd to bring the bullshit.
Don't come on my side. Wait, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
You talking about housewives? Did you see the video of Sheree house with the cops outside?
No.
Girl, yes, it was on Twitter 2 days ago. It was 13 police cars outside Sheree house, the chateau. It's on Twitter, and it was the YouTube link. I meant to send it to you, but I was, working from home. You be scrolling through, and I was like, "This Sheree house. They used 13 cars outside."
Oh wow!
It was like somebody was commenting.
Why did they say they were there?
To the Simon and Porsha, because I need to know what's going on.
Why did they say why they were there?
No one knows why. I mean, they was outside. They was trying to get. She had the gate up. They was trying to get into the gate, but they couldn't get in there. But it was a lot. And her boyfriend is out of jail now. And she was just posting. She's in another country while they was outside her house. I just want to add a little tidbit in while we was on Housewives.
Yeah, I didn't see anything about that. So when did this happen?
This was on like Monday or Tuesday this week. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna go on Twitter and I'm putting Sheree, because when you put in Sheree, it just pop up on the hashtag. Wow. But yeah, I mean, there was a lot of cops outside her house, and everybody, the person wrote by was like, "Is this the chateau?" And Sheree had just posted like an hour ago that she was out of town. So people was like, "Was she spending a drug dealer money, or is she, or did somebody try to break in while she was?" There was too many cops for a break-in.
Yeah, I don't know. That is so crazy. Now I haven't seen that
So you have to send me the link for that. The stuff that I have been seeing, apparently Marlo may have a peach. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know how I feel about that. I liked Marlo prior to her making up with Kenya.
See, you don't like my girl Kenya. I love me some Kenya.
I'm not gonna say like I'm gonna tell you this, Hannah. I like everybody on the show, but Kenya does irk my nerves sometimes. Now, when Kenya originally joined the show, I loved her. Like Kenya was my favorite one, but then she started doing stuff. It was like they set her up to be the villain and possibly take Nene's spot or something. I don't know, but that's why I'm not feeling her, because some of like her reads are corny. Some of her actions are corny. So it's just like I'm not feeling her. It's not natural. It's not natural.
Well, I like Kenya. I like Kenya off of Housewives. That's why I like Kenya. Like off her Housewives, the things she do, her interviews, everything outside of Housewives is a genuine Kenya. And like you said, I really feel like they made her be the bad guy because someone has to be the villain in reality TV. I mean, we all know it is a check. And if I want the checks to keep flowing in, if there's no drama, sadly, people don't watch it. So outside of Housewives, that's the Kenya I like. So that's why I like her. And you saw her and Mark was on vacation together.
A few weeks ago, yeah. But what is the Kenya outside of Housewives? Explain.
So like what she does, like interviews, whatever. If you listen to her interviews, and even some of the Housewives is backing it up, they'll cut off where people were attacking her and just make it seem like she's just crazy. Like, so suppose you and I having a conversation, and prior to you know how you have you going back and forth and you're talking, they'll just film her yelling at them, but not film what led up to that, which makes it, better for the drama. It's like they might as well be Mona Scott at this point, because that's how they try to film it. But it's better for ratings, because if they was all going around kumbaya or happy, it's sad that people wouldn't probably watch that. So if they have bickering and drama, it brings more money in. And I guess this season, since Bolo's out the picture, it's probably going to be
Bolo. That's the only stripper, I'll say that. That's the only stripper that ever actually looked attractive to me, because I do not like male strippers at all.
Stand male strippers.
Yes. I got to do a story time about my experience, my only life experience with male strippers. It was when I was in college. So that'll be my next story time, because that was a hot mess.
I've been missing story time.
I know. I haven't been doing them.
I know.
You said you've been missing them.
I'm going to do mine. I'm really going to do mine.
You should. And for those that don't know, Hannah has a channel as well. She is a chef and she makes gourmet meals.
And drinks.
She had, I think the last time we were on together, she had the peach sunset. I think that's what we were calling it. That was a drink that she made that we named on the show. So if you try to steal it, we have the patent to that. But Real Housewives of Atlanta, I also saw recently that they basically have froze taping. So I don't know. It's so many rumors out there, because people are not. I saw a little tiny bit of Sinitra. Sinitra is someone that I will watch on Housewives on AT Alien. And she has her own channel, and she has like Porch Talk or On the Porch or something like that. And I believe she was talking about it. I can't remember, but I have to watch. Sometimes when I start watching YouTube stuff, and especially if it's late, just know that I'm going to fall asleep. I work, get my kids, and I have a young little baby that just turned 1. So I'm tired. Yes, I didn't put up any post about it, because Camille's birthday my other daughter's birthday is Monday. And so we're doing something for them together. I was too tired to do anything. Yes. But I want to move to our next topic. So tell me, did you watch the Encore on BET?
So I did not watch it, but I follow this guy on Instagram called Kendall. You know Kendall?
Yeah.
So I saw basically he does like 6-minute episodes like on his thing. And Kendall, I was watching Keely and
Yeah, he's hilarious the way he talks about the show.
Yes. And I was listening to first. I don't like Keely at all.
She's not even the worst.
She's not even in the group anymore. Like, why are you? Why
Well,
are you in the house?
she was never in the group. Like she basically, when she came on, she's supposed to be the creative director or something. She's not in the group. I don't know if it's because she don't want to sing. Then on the next episode, she's supposed to talk about, huh?
She can't sing.
On the next episode, she's supposed to talk about the bucket of chicken that she threw at the girl, or I don't know. I guess she's debunking the rumor of the bucket of chicken that she threw at Notori Naughton. So I like the show. What's funny to me, my husband's one of his best friends, his lion brother, is actually one of the producers, or I don't know what Abe is doing in there, but Abe, my husband's friend, is on the show. But when you see him, he just has a mask on and he's just looking forward. You don't want none of the smoke.
As you should in these COVID streets. Put that mask up here.
I might have to see if I can get him to come on and talk about the drama behind the scenes. But he put up a post, because I'm friends with him on Facebook. He put up a post a few weeks ago that's saying, he was like, I just stare straight. I don't know what's going on behind me. Because they tend to, every time they get into the arguments, they're in the studio with him and they be going back and forth arguing with him just looking for the truth. So I may have him on. I'm gonna tell him, put on your mask so they'll know it's you. But yes, but no, the show is good. I like the most recent episode. They got to have their listening party, which was hilarious to me because they don't have a lot of songs. Aubrey, I don't know about her. Aubrey, I hate to say it, was acting a little bit like a Karen throughout.
She always has.
You think so? Even so with Danity Kane. See, I don't know. I feel like that other girl. What was the other girl with the brown hair, the brunette? That was the Karen to me. Aubrey was not as bad.
I always thought she was bad. I've always thought Aubrey was bad. Isn't she the one who was messing with Donald Trump Jr. too? If I'm not right.
Aubrey was messing with Donald Trump or something. His son.
His son, Donald Trump Jr. Yeah, yep. And she's always like, when I used to, what's that show they had with Danity Kane? Remember they had their reality?
Making the Band. Oh,
no, not the band. They had a separate one.
I don't know.
I forget. It was like her, Dawn. When they was Diddy Dirty Money, whatever.
They see. I didn't know they released it. Was it like an after?
Yeah, it was when it was Diddy Dirty Money. And she was always trying to be victim. Like she would attack people and then play victim. So to me, that's a whole Karen. If you come at me and I throw the smoke back and you're not ready for it, or you're not going to take it, and then you want to cry and act like the woman in Victoria's Secret, then yes, you are a Karen. So to me, that's Aubrey. I never liked her, but she can sing to me.
Yeah,
she can sing. And I feel like for that show, she holds her own. Now the other girl from what's that, 702?
I like the 702 girrs. Lamisha,
she's too grown to be crying.
Lamisha and Irish, I like them. And I like Mila, the lead singer that we know.
Yes,
she came back on this most recent episode, and she was very supportive.
Oh, she's on there.
Well, they had, when they did their listening party, all of their old group members came back. It was two groups. It was two groups that did not come back. It was Cherish, the twin sisters, which it just is crazy to me how your sisters don't even come to support you.
I love Cherish.
I say Cherish. I'll say this. I like them, but I'm not gonna say I love them. And they were out as I was finishing college, starting to work. And I thought they were good, but I'm a Nivea fan. And
love me some Nivea.
Hey, Jeopardy.
Goodness.
Jeopardy says
I will listen to that today.
Yeah, Michelle Jenkins said, I like the show, but I don't care for Aubrey. Her attitude sucks, and Keely is a mess too. Keely is hilarious to me, to the point where I'm not irritated by her. I'm more just entertained because she is just all over the place. Aubrey, like I said, she's acting like a Karen.
It's Karen.
she's playing victim with that producer or whoever she's going back and forth with. But I don't know how I feel about the Cherish sisters either, though, because they was talking about, like, one of them was like, my sister just became a millionaire yesterday. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, we produce. I don't know what you look at. Basically, they want you to go on Google and Google them.
So one of them, I don't know both. I do know one of them actually produces.
See, Michelle said she didn't have them. I mean, Michelle. I don't know what I'm reading. She said she didn't. Cherish didn't have many songs, but she liked them.
So I like the songs off of the radio, like their album, like Show and Tell and everything. Their off the radio songs were better than the ones they put on the radio.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't like, because they had Do It. That was the only mainstream one that I liked. I heard some of their other stuff when, was it remember Django, which was just like Pandora? There was a streaming service for music called Django, and they would play Cherish on that. And I did like some of their stuff then. Like I actually have some of their music downloaded in my phone. It's just 2 songs though. There's only 2 songs that I like.
Album I have.
Yes. Jeopardy said. Yeah, Jeopardy said, I was glad to see Aubrey go. She was divisive from the beginning, then wanted to be the leader, queen, savior of the group. Girl, bye. Yeah, she was divisive because she wanted to make 2 groups. It's 9 of them on there, and she was saying we can make 2 groups. She put all of the stronger singers in one group, and then she put 702 with, I can't even remember who else. I think with Pam from Total. She put them in the group, and you could tell it was like you got the singers and then you got the shaky voices.
I'm sorry, never mind. I want to take it racial. I'll just keep it quiet.
This is what's crazy though. The Cherish sisters was loving Aubrey at first.
They were.
Keely was not feeling her from the beginning. It was like Keely did not like her, and this is why I do like Keely. I'm seeing another side of her that, because at first I thought I didn't like her. Because of all the stuff with her own group, but she wasn't. You gotta watch the show, Hannah.
I don't like her. She came with my girl Notori.
Notori though was supporting Bill Cosby.
Oh, that's her opinion though.
I agree with her when she.
We all can have our own opinion, but when somebody disagree with what you disagree with, then it's a problem. Like we should all be able, like the people coming at Felicia Rashad for supporting Bill Cosby. I feel like if we should be able to have our own opinions without that being something negative. Like I don't have to agree with you. You don't have to agree with me, but we have to be respectful of each other's decisions and opinions. And it seems like now no one cares about your opinion. If you're not with me, you don't agree with me, then it's a problem. Like we can agree to disagree, but please keep it respectful because I'm big on respect. If we can respect each other, then yeah.
I feel like Keely was respectful in her thing against Notori Naughton, but I want to read some of these comments.
Don't throw chicken at me.
Well, she said it wasn't true.
It was true because Notori came out and was like, finally she's going to admit, and they had a problem. Her and Adrian just when she was on the Real apologized. They only had a problem with her because she was a dark skinned girl. That was their major problem.
Let me say this. Do you know all these girl groups had issues because Lamisha and Irish had issues with Mila. Mila was the lead singer and they had a falling out.
She could sing.
What'd you say?
And she could sing.
Yeah, that's why she was the lead. And Cherish, little shady sells Fallon and Felicia. That's the twins' names.
Yeah.
They're like, we see who was the lead singer. We see who were the background singers when they started singing. The shade.
I did see her in the studio, and it was a little pitch.
Yeah. Michelle Jenkins said Pam can sing though. She just acts like a lady on the motherboard. Yeah. Michelle.
Did you used to mess with Missy back in the day?
Don't talk about that. Don't even talk about that because Michelle got on this show. I mean, not Michelle. See, my liquor's getting me where I'm putting you on the show, Michelle. But Pam got on this show, and Aubrey was just leaning on her like this. And Pam was like, let me tell you this. I like my personal space. All that feeling on me. And that takes me back. People thought I was a lesbian. Like, she gave this whole speech about how she gave this whole speech about how she's delivered and she likes to keep her space. It was so awkward. Yeah, it was so awkward. And what's the name? Aubrey was like, what? She was so
King,
lost.
we out and I lean on you. You gonna cuss me out and then
No, don't lean on Pam. She
you still bothered.
She gonna be like, I like my space. I'm delivering.
That's still in you.
But every time you comment, I hate that I don't pronounce your name right, but Iba Rashid, I hope I said it right. She said Cherish has a good, solid debut album. I played it a lot in high school. Yeah, I was in college though.
See,
I'm a lot older than you. I was in college. And yeah, like I said, I like their stuff. Jeopardy said Keely is hilarious. Exactly. You got to watch the show because she's funny. She said, but I really
watch it. You got me watching reality TV. I did not watch reality TV.
Yes.
You had me watching all these shows. I watch ID channel.
I do too. But Jeopardy says, but I really think she has mental issues, which I think too. She said, I can tolerate her on the show, but not Aubrey. Exactly. You have to watch the actual show. Because Keely,
I'm going to watch it. I'm off tomorrow.
I'll say this about Keely. Now, from the stuff that I heard prior to her coming on the show, I did not like her. But in watching her, she's like one of the more level-headed ones.
Really?
And yeah, it's like she's not trying to, you can tell she's insecure about her voice. She knows she can't sing, so I think that's why she don't want to be in a group. But she's one of the more, she tries to, I don't know, like she's just real level-headed. I'll say that. And she's hilarious about how she talks about them. You cannot make those faces and you ain't even watched the show.
Like her. Don't like her.
But you don't like her based off of what we heard prior to the show.
I don't like her even from her own personal tweets and Instagram posts.
You have to watch the show. Now I will say this, her tweets and stuff, I do like a lot because I'm a womanist and she sounds like a womanist, but I just don't know how believable it is. And when one of the producers on this past episode was going off on those girls, and she was like, I hate when guys say like, oh, you calm down, shorty, and all this. Like I was
shorty.
Yeah, she was what's her name? Keely was like, no, you're not gonna tell me to calm down. This guy was minimizing,
and I'm still not gonna tell me shorty.
Yeah, this guy was like minimizing how they felt. The Cherish sisters, Felicia and Fallon, produced songs as well. So they were going back and forth with the producer co-sign. And first of all, the song he did for them, he didn't leave it for them. They're like, who did you sing the song to or send the song to? Because it was one of the songs that they were supposed to do for the listening party. They couldn't find it. He was like, well, I put it on the computer and I left. It was like, no, when you come on and if you're producing, you need to know who you're sending it to. And he was like, he said something like, chill out, shorty. And Aubrey was like, no, Keely was like, no, we're not going to chill out. She was like, I hate when men try to call us different names and minimize how we're feeling. Like he really was trying to play them. That's why I said I do like
her, but I'll agree with the statement.
Yeah. Oh, Michelle. But Eve the She said, I need to check out the Encore. Y'all make it sound good. It is good.
I have to check it out with you because I have not saw it.
It is good. It's good. I think it's on episode 6. I think it's either 5 or 6. But it's good. Shamari DeVoe is on there. She's one of the she can sing.
Girl, I saw that wig Shamari had on last week.
I know with them little, is it dreads or braids?
Housewives. Your wig game should be on point.
Yeah.
And I like Black. She know better.
Yeah. I love Nivea. Nivea is like my favorite. You know,
on there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm watching it.
She's the only one that has not been in a group.
I love me some.
I love Nivea
love me some Nivea. Did you see her and Candy's interview?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
it came on. I think Candy put on her channel Monday.
Oh, wow. Well, I love Nivea. She's another one that has music that didn't make it like out there, but I like 25 Reasons. I like Complicated.
Girl, 25 Reasons.
Nivea.
I will sing that whole song.
Yep. Nivea that's who I was checking for.
Parking Lot. Remember that song? Nivea Parking Lot.
Yes, with R. Kelly. I don't listen to it anymore. You know, I don't listen to R. Kelly like
I
that.
put in the parking lot. He could be in jail for five.
Or no, I do listen to Parking Lot. Meet me at the McDonald's parking lot. It's Laundromat I don't listen to.
Yes, Laundromat is R. Kelly. I didn't like Laundromat, but Parking Lot.
Yeah, Parking Lot. That was my song.
Even her and Lil Jon, One Night Stand.
That's not her on One Night Stand.
That's her and that is her and Lil Jon One Night Stand.
That's what's that girl's name?
I had the album Lil Jon Crunk Music.
That was that other girl.
It's two versions. Go on Crunk Music.
Oh, so she did a version of One Night Stand? Because I always heard the version with that other lady that he used.
No, it's Nivea and Lil Jon One Night Stand.
Well, I'm gonna listen because I listen to that the lady that sings that there is something that I gotta tell you before.
No, not that lady. Trash.
Yeah, you said she's trash. I like
Jon Crunk Juice album.
The lady is not trash though.
It wasn't as good as Nivea. That's my girl.
But Michelle Jenkins said YouTube is my reality TV. Yes, Michelle, it's been a reality show with all these fake and stuff. Like it's been crazy in the YouTube streets. Yeah, I love Michelle too. Michelle actually came on with me. I think either last week or the week before last she came on. But no, these YouTube streets are ridiculous for no reason at all. And I said, Michelle, earlier, I don't do beefs. I like to keep it kosher because it's something. No, don't do the YouTube beefs because it's not worth it. These people be trying to dox you. They be trying to call you a job to get you fired. Like they take it there, and it's not even worth it. And I'll say this: I'm above going back and forth with people on YouTube because in my real life I have so much going on.
I'm Michelle then.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Just be in the bushes watching because it's not even worth it. I'm telling you, you don't know.
Philly.
Let me tell you this, Hannah. There is a whole section of YouTube called the beef sector where they go back and forth. Yeah, that's how crazy it is.
Somebody comment on my old video the other day. I had put something about. I think I put something up like being political, and they told me to get my ass back in the kitchen.
Oh wow.
I was like, this video was old. How you find this?
They would have been blocked. But I want to read some of these comments. Jeopardy said, I agree with Cosign because he was very calm and Felicia was definitely loud and rude. Yes, she was. I can agree. But Jeopardy, let me tell you this.
Oh, the other twin.
Yes. It's Felicia and Fallon. So Felicia was very rude, but I guess she's passionate about her music. But Cosign was kind of dismissive. Now, I was on his side because he did stay calm. But Cosign was kind of dismissive though. And then when you look at like he's supposed to be producing all these songs for them, the way that they're editing the show, it just looks like he's not doing as much. So he might need to pick up
that's not good.
His job, the slack. Michelle said, yes, I saw it. Yes, Nivea is very funny and keeps it real. Yeah, Nivea is my favorite person on the show. Michelle also said, yes, the beef sector, aka Section 8. Yep. The beef sector is Section 8.
Section 8.
It's Section 8 of the YouTube. That's what I'm telling you, Hannah. These beefs, it just be ridiculous.
I don't need to view it.
What'd you say?
I don't need to view the beef sector.
See, I've watched the beef sector, and actually somebody that's on the Avatar show, Wiley, used to be a part of the beef sector. And so, yes, it's crazy. I just never knew how dark these YouTube streets could get because that's another thing. It gets really dark. So, yeah. But tell me what y'all think of the Encore. I might do an actual full review of the show by myself or whatever, where I take notes or something like that. I'll go through episodes 1 through 6 or something. But that may be coming because I want to get my full review on it and my thoughts. But the last topic we will talk about is Love and Marriage Huntsville, which is returning. Now, this is my show. You know, I love me some Love and Marriage Huntsville. I love me some Melody Holt. I even like Marcella Holt a little bit. just a tiny bit.
Thank you for turning me on to Love and Marriage Huntsville because without you, I would have not known how good this show is.
Yes, it is so good, and it's getting even better. So I seen recently that LeBaric is supposed to be divorcing Destiny. So
He was on one episode of last season.
But
did I know this?
Yes.
He wasn't in the house. He wasn't with the child. He was nowhere on there.
They tried to say he just didn't like being on TV, which is why he wasn't there.
Please. Anyway.
But I love Melody's glow up. She is not thinking about Martell, even though I was now because I follow Melody on Facebook and I'm a part of still the groups on Facebook, the original Straight No Chaser. Shout out to that channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel on YouTube and also follow the group. But it's the Love and Marriage Huntsville original Straight No Chaser. Now this group used to come off like it just bashed Melody, but lately they're for everybody. They're not bashing nobody. They like everybody.
Because I unfollowed.
Yeah. And so the admin Nay, I hate that I don't remember her last name, but she brought the group over to YouTube. So they have the original Straight No Chaser on YouTube. Love and Marriage, the original Straight No Chaser. And she has all the tea. Like I know she's talked to Ariane before. She's talked to people that allegedly Marcel has had affairs with. So
for his baby to pop out on this season.
I'm Team Melody. I don't like Tisha. Now she's the one reality person that I don't like. And I like her mama, but I don't like Tisha at all. I like Marcel. What'd you say?
You like her mama?
Her mama is so entertaining. Like her mama makes the show. So that's why I like
I like Marcel. Tisha can go.
Anybody that causes controversy, I like. I do like. I'm not gonna lie.
Because you love Nene.
Oh, Nene. Let me tell you, I love Nene. Nene originally put Atlanta on the map with her hashtags. These were all Nene's friends.
You did.
So I'm like from the whole bloop to like all that stuff. Talking about I cashed Trump checks. And then when she talked about Sheree and that Neverland, and she was like, Neverland. Nene just always had the reads, and it's hilarious. It comes so natural. And in Atlanta sometimes, even though I love Atlanta, I've learned to love it because I did not used to like it. You have to be quick on your feet with reads because people will try to read you with the quickness. And so my read game has come up. People don't see it on YouTube because, like I said, I don't do beefs. You're not worth my reads, and that's a read right there. So, but yeah, Nene was hilarious to me. So I loved her. And I know she was a fan favorite. People love her. But going back to Love and Marriage Huntsville, I liked Melody Holt. People didn't like Melody Holt because they felt like she was trying to be Beyonce.
The last episode of the season, they back together.
What'd you say?
So what you gonna do when they announce they back together?
Martell and Melody, they ain't getting back together.
All right.
He been dating this girl from Jocelyn's reality show.
Okay.
And Melody is doing her, but Michelle Jenkins said, "I love Nene."
I'm telling you, they gonna wind up back together. I said it now.
I don't think so, but Michelle said
so.
Michelle says she loves Nene. She hasn't watched since she left. Yeah, and I've been watching Michelle.
She left.
Yeah, they go down. I've been watching. I was doing reviews a few months ago when it was on, but I stopped doing them because the show was so boring. And then when I would say something negative about it, I would get these trolls like, it's a pandemic. You can't talk about the show. So I was like, you know what? F this.
If they can film, we can talk about it.
I wanted to say I'm not going to talk about this show because it's not even worth me talking about anymore. So you don't got to worry about me talking about it anymore. So hopefully it gets better. I did see where on one of the other YouTube channels they was talking about Candy is boring. She's not sexy. I think it was Sherelle's World with Perry. They were talking about Candy bad, saying she wasn't sexy. She's boring. She's not worth being on the show. So, yeah. And Todd is allegedly cheating on her.
I will remain quiet on the subject due to my endeavors.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We got somebody from Bedroom Candy. I was gonna say Candy Cody Nights. That's her show, one of her shows, but Bedroom Candy. So that's what They were saying on that show. Going back to Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Which
It's
weird because
What'd you say?
she brought the sex to the show. Like she brought the spice to the show. Because they only had a season last. They only had a storyline last season because Candy brought Bolo.
But it was said that it was, even though she might have brought the sex, it wasn't sexy.
But no, the only reason why they had a storyline is because what she brought there.
Because she brought Bolo.
They didn't have no storyline.
It was Bolo that was
sexy. They
sexy.
didn't have no storyline without me.
It was Bolo that was sexy though.
It was, but her and Don Juan had to pay for him to come on this show.
But it was Candy wasn't bringing the sex.
I don't think she bring. I'm gonna shut up. Moving on. My check. I need my check, so I'm gonna keep my mouth quiet. Moving on.
But Love and Marriage Huntsville. So they have some new people on there that I can't wait to see. They also have my girl Kyra from Ready to Love, who is actually in a scene. Yeah, she's in a scene with Marceau, and Tisha is not having it. They trying to make it seem like Kyra is the other woman of Marceau.
Well, she might be, because he definitely did not. I never known a man to take a BMW to a camping trip when he had a F-150.
I hope Kyra didn't settle for him. I would just say that right now.
He don't need Tisha, so I'm all for it.
Well, I'll say this: get Tisha after you.
She don't even have sex for her husband.
He needs to do his stuff if they're divorced. If he's married to Tisha, he needs to be, as much as I don't like her, you married, sir.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like,
but they're separated, we just don't know.
No, they living together. They going strong. I follow them on.
I'm gonna say this because when I was separated with my ex-husband, we were separated for a year, but my house was still being built. So we weren't living in the same room, but we were in the same household. So his family thought we were still together, but we weren't even on the same level of the house together.
Well, as for Marcel and Tisha, they're very much together. I follow them on Instagram. Hell, they post stuff, and I'm not gonna speak on anybody's marriage until they put it out there that they're separated, they together. So
he's trifling.
What'd you say?
If he's cheating, he's trifling.
Exactly.
He's trifling.
And I would hate for Kyra. I like Kyra on Ready to Love. So I would hate for her to be mixed up with somebody like Marcel. Like him and them baby teeth, as much as I like him and them baby teeth can go.
Well, I respect no man that got a vasectomy without his wife knowing. Like, how do you get a vasectomy and don't tell me?
It's a lot of men that do that too. They said Simon did it.
I wish Bird would go out here and get a vasectomy and not tell me. Let you walk there. I got a vasectomy. Oh, well, you can walk right out. Whoever saw you get it can take care of you for the rest of the night.
Right.
Because that's what we're not doing in this house.
I'm gonna drop my link one more time for anybody that wants to join. We'll be ending soon. Anybody that wants to give their 2 cents on the stuff that we talked about, if you want to talk about Marcella Speaks and her being on The Lead Attorney. And shout out to him. Thank you for watching my show and thank you for subscribing.
To The Lead Attorney.
Yes. What'd you say?
I said I will subscribe to The Lead Attorney.
Yes. He subscribed to me. I noticed my number jumped. So he subscribed. He's now a sugar daddy here with the sugar babies.
What am I? Am I a sugar baby?
Mm-hmm. You subscribe. So if you want to talk about Marcella, if you want to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville, Porsha and Simon, or the Encore, this is the last call for alcohol. So
I still have my alcohol because I poured too much alcohol. So I'm happy. Speaking of the reality shows,
what'd you say?
I'm so happy that Fallon put a post out and said date night because she deserves that.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't have sympathy for Fallon. I feel like she married Simon for money too. So
she might. This is my take on her. I feel like she married him for money, but during the relationship, she started to love him. Because even though they were faking that episode, I told you I go on body language. That episode when she was like, I can renew my vows right now, she was sincere. And her and Porsha and Simon was like that's another reason why I thought they were messing with each other. because the way she said it, she was sincere, and they both was like shady towards her, and she didn't know how to take it, so she just laughed it off. So I do feel like she started marrying him for money, but when she married him for money, she started to fall for him, because even sometimes people enter relationships for different reasons, and when feelings get involved, you can't control them. So, and then she was with his kids and stuff, so she was over the whole thing. Like Porsha, I know you saw the thing that recently they say Porsha now visiting his kids, which I feel like is just for her spinoff show, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like their relationship is for money, for spinoffs, and for business. And I felt like she married him for his money, but I feel like during the money part, she actually grown to be with him. So I feel like if you want to go out and date at this point after you done dog me and drag my name through the mud, then go have fun and do you, because clearly he's doing Porsha. If he is doing Porsha, because that might just be, I feel like that's just business related.
Yeah, I feel like it's a storyline. I feel like it's all
coin.
It's all a storyline. I honestly, I don't have sympathy for nobody in the story though.
Still sleeping with Dennis at night.
Probably he was trying to get her when she posted for her birthday. I think. Well, I don't know if it was her birthday. It was something. He was trying to get her. So yeah, I don't have any sympathy for any of them in the situation. I think it makes for good TV. The lie, like I said, the lies are coming out. Porsha was a part of the lies because she knew that man was renting a house, and they trying to act like it's in Nigeria and it's allegedly in Costa Rica. Oh, and his personal chef. The chef came with the house, and so he's trying to say that this is his personal chef. According to Tisa Tales, according to Tisa Tales, the chef that he was featuring was a chef that was a part of the house that he was renting. So, to me, he may have money, but it's just not all these millions of dollars. But to do all that, because every day, like I can't go and rent a big old house with a chef and all that. Me myself. Now I have been a guest at someone in Memphis, but that's Memphis, where we had a house and a personal chef and all that. Now that's more my speed. That's what I can pay for. But a house in Costa Rica that's so big with a whole staff, I can't rent myself. So I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie.
Hire me. I'll cook for y'all.
And Porsha ain't gonna want you cooking for her man. So I'm gonna tell you that.
I can't cook for Simon. My man to be there too, helping me. I don't want him.
She don't care.
I don't want yours. I have perfectly found mine.
But yes, that's I guess.
I'm like, girl, get out of here.
I guess we can end it here. We've been on for an hour. This was fun. I hope everybody enjoyed it tonight. What are your final thoughts, Hannah, on just everything that we talked about?
My final thoughts is I'm gonna go to this one part. I know it's like a little snippet. Please do not call us shorty, sis, boo, if it's not on our birth certificate.
Sweetheart, because I think it was
not on our birth certificate, or if we are not your significant other and we have a pet name, you will address us as the people that we are born with, our names that we are born with, because it is very disrespectful not to. Also, rest in peace, Biz Marquis.
Yes.
And I would like to say I appreciate your channel. I thank you for providing an outlet for us to embrace women, to be able to talk, to converse, to be able to talk about different topics, and also just express ourselves, and for you to be, I'm not going to say feminist because that's not for Black people, but a womanist, as I am, and to be able to come on here and to express ourselves. As far as the reality shows, I'm ready for Huntsville to come back because I've been missing it. I have to catch up on Potomac because I need to see the Karen, the Grand Dame, and
yes,
I'm ready for whatever you have. Also, I hope everyone saw that my girl Candy here was featured in an article. If you're not following her, this is well known. This is something that she deserves. And so I hope everyone's subscribed. If you are subscribed, please let other people subscribe. Tell them, because she has really, since she started this channel and it's been progressing, she has really, really took it to another level, and everything that's coming her way is well deserved. So I'm just letting you know, woman to woman, I respect and appreciate you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Hannah. Thank you for joining my show. Hannah gives herself freely to do my shows with me. And so she's been here since the beginning. I want to thank her. She is the ultimate sugar baby. Thank you, Jeopardy, for watching as well. But I want to thank you all for subscribing. This platform is about Black women upliftment. And yes, we can get along as women. I am a womanist as well. So I am about Black women and children's rights as well. But I love talking reality shows. I love doing my commentary on these YouTube streets. Tomorrow I'm going to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I think I am going to go live to talk about the show. Sunday, what'd you say?
You come back tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Sunday, I will be going live to talk about Housewives of Potomac. I meant to do that earlier this week, but I was out of town for work and I was tired once I got back in town. So I was just like, squash it. But we will be talking about episode 1 and 2 on Sunday after it airs on Bravo. So thank you all for subscribing to my channel. Shout out again to the lead attorney. Thank you for subscribing to me. I subscribe to you. Be sure to check out his channel. Also check out Tisa Tell. She is a very beautiful young lady. She has all the tea on the Porsha and Simon saga, the lies. And she titled hers The Shame. So be sure to check these channels out. Also make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the Candy Shop. Again, I'm Candace. And we are signing off. Ladies Night Live. Turn up. Woo, woo.